and welcome to Student Diaries. Today I'm here with
Lesego Ndala.
Ndala. Hi Ndala, how are you?
I'm fine, and you?
Are you good? Like in life generally, how are you right now in the space that you are? How are you?
In the space, like I can say, like I'm fine. Like everything, like is going well in my life. Like I have achieved like a lot of things that I wanted to achieve. Yeah, I can say that. Yeah.
And congratulations to that. So, since today we are here in Student Diaries, we talk about anything that's related to a student. Can you give us a little intro of who is Lesego?
Okay, Lesego Ndala is a guy who studies applied maths and stats at some institution. I don't want to do that institution.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, and then also like he was like he was a mentor, he was a tutor under like Asaba, which is for black actuaries, and also like he's also like a member of KTG, which is keep that going shining at the University of Pretoria.
Wow.
Yeah, that's Lesego like in general.
Okay. So Lesego, I saw that you mentioned your course. Do you love it? Are you enjoying it?
Yes, definitely I'm loving applied maths and stats, but sometimes stats like showing me flames. Like, yeah. But basically like maths, I can say like maths. I love maths. I love solving problems. Like it's very nice, especially calculus. Yeah, it's very nice. It's very chilled. I like linear algebra.
Okay, nice. Have you always wanted to do that course, or is something that you go to varsity and then you find yourself in it and then you get to adapt to it and get to enjoy it, or it's always been something that you wanted to do? Like when we were in high school, you see we apply, but then we just see the word accounting, we just see the word maths and be like, oh, because if I love maths, let me just apply for this. Or did you have a knowledge about it and always said, this is the one that I want?
No, basically I didn't have a knowledge about applied maths and stats. Basically I wanted to do math stats and actual science. So like actual science, like I was 1% short when I was in varsity. I got 59. So like to qualify, like to go to mainstream for actual science, you must get 60% for calculus. So back in high school I wanted to do math stats. So applied maths, I know it when I was in varsity. Okay, applied maths and stats, it's the same thing. Like they don't differ like that much. Yeah.
So if there's someone out there who is doing a course that they don't like, that they don't enjoy, what can you say to them?
I can say like just drop out that course and start afresh, because for my side I started like doing meteorology, which is study of weather and climate. So I didn't enjoy that course because there was more geography. And then like I was looking at the maps, so I don't enjoy the maps. I was like, no man, this thing is not for me. So yeah.
So you changed?
Yes, because I was doing meteorology, majoring with applied maths also. So I changed to applied maths and stats because I love.
How is it to do first year again? How was it for you? I mean, like most people, they have that fear of start again, 3 years, 2 years.
Okay, like I can say like doing first year again is very nice. You have an experience what is happening. For my side, like doing first year again, like I got distinction like in many modules because like I had an experience. I know what is going on in varsity. I know how to adjust. Yeah.
So it does benefit you if you start again. Ne?
Yes.
Okay, guys, don't do that cause change it. It's not bad after all. Change it. So what are the challenges you had with adjusting to varsity life?
For my side, okay, let me say first year. First year was very tough. Like I was in like an on-campus race. There was certain cultures you were supposed to do. Like there was like certain races. Like I don't know. Sometimes they speak Afrikaans, and my English was not good that time. So like, so sometimes I was speaking a broken English. Like sometimes But my first year, like it was very tough, like just to adjust. But I had a friend like who was in varsity, so that friend helped me to adjust. Shout out to Tshepo. So like
shout out to you. So you mentioned something. Oh, this question, tell me. Wait, I don't think I'll get it. It's fine. I'll just edit it. I forgot the question that I wanted to ask you. Okay. So explain a week of your life as a student at varsity. I wake up, go to the gym. What do you do? Your week.
Okay.
Your routine week. Yeah.
my week was like, okay, first thing, like I was an introvert person, like me. I used to be very afraid of people. Just even like going to a lecture I was like going to attend class. Sometimes I was afraid, but the day like came where I was supposed to do a presentation like in front of the whole like 150 students. So I had to do that presentation. So that's why like I gained the momentum. So my week, so I usually just wake up, eat. There's a mini market where you used to get food, like on campus, and then eat, go to the rest, come back, and then study. Sometimes shoot with my friends, take a walk, because the walk like is important, just to refresh your mind. Yeah, that's my daily life, I can say, because like some courses like are very demanding, so like you need just to put more time on your books, than like on your friends, because some of my friends were doing like less intensive course, like which means like they were spending less time on their books and more time on social activities, I can say that.
You mentioned something about lectures. How did you deal with the accent? When we get to varsity, there's that accent that they use, and when you're used to being taught in high school, where some teachers they also teach using our home language. So now you're there, they only talk English. They have that accent that they use. How did you deal with that?
For my side, like the accent was not a problem. It was not a problem because like usually they upload slides, so you read and then for my side it was not a problem.
So do you think one can find balance between handling relationship with family, maybe dating, friends, books, gym, and having fun? Can you find balance?
I think you can find balance there because not everything's about books. Sometimes you need just to go out and just chill with your friends or your partner, or just go and visit your family, because it's only straight to your books, like when you go crazy.
When you do that, when you go to visit your friend, you don't feel guilty that I should be submitting that assignment, I should be studying for that test.
No, I don't feel guilty.
Wow. So you do find balance there.
Yes, because I have an experience, I have an experience, because I was supposed just to be done with my studies, so like changing from one course to another course. So I have an experience like what is happening, how can I balance my books and relationships.
Okay, get you. So what is one thing that you do for fun?
For fun, I usually love series. Like I love series, watching series.
And you don't get addicted?
No. For fun it's like okay. I have a twin brother, which is Theo also, and then my friend like that I mentioned before, Theo. So we discipline each other. So
in all the same varsity.
Nah, the other one both my twin brother and Theo, they are in different varsities. I don't want to mention it. So the other one is doing actuary. The other one is in health sector, related sector, something like that.
So when you say you discipline each other, do you call each other that it's time to study, something like that?
We motivate each other because all of us
Do you study together using the online?
No, we don't study together. Can I do an example? Maybe sometimes maybe I don't feel like studying, so I call my friend or my twin something like this, and this, and my twin motivate me, or we come back from this situation, we need to work hard, and the good thing all of us we are achieving very good. I can say the other one is in his final year, he's doing very very well,
Nice.
That one I can see cum laude. I can see cum laude.
Wow, well done. Okay, so talking about that, achieving and then having friends and that support system that you're talking about, ne?
Yeah.
Do you think one can do it? You see those? Do you think one can find that support and kind of motivation from their partner? Let's say you're dating in varsity. What is your say to someone who's dating in varsity? What is your take on that one? Do you think is it a good thing or a bad thing? A disadvantage and advantages?
Yeah, there are disadvantages and advantages. So let me start with advantages of finding a partner. So like I think like the first thing like, you must find like a good partner, a partner like who's understanding. When like you tell that partner already, okay, this time I'm busy, like I need like okay, I need to focus on my books. Can you give me time? Like I mean that partner should do that. Because other partners like these advantages of getting a partner. So like other partners they don't understand. Okay, we find like other partner like who's doing like a simple course that doesn't demand a lot of time. So we're not like doing a course that demands a lot of time. So that partner wouldn't understand or okay. Sometimes say I need like just to put more effort on my books. Yeah. So I think like getting a partner is a two-way. Yeah. If like you get a good partner, that's a good thing. But sometimes if you see okay, this one is a bad partner who don't understand that, just leave a relationship and focus on your books. Yeah. I can say that. Yeah.
So, one thing you wish you knew before you enter varsity?
Before I enter varsity, because high school is not the same as varsity. Like high school, like varsity is something different. Like something different. Like there, like you can cover like 10 chapters in one day. You can like write and test after covering that chapters. So like high school. Transition from varsity to high school is something else, something totally different. Yeah, I can say that.
Talking about that one, high school and what is like the main or the major difference between high school and varsity?
Okay, in high school, like like mentor is there for you, like he's giving you homeworks, like okay, but then in varsity you have that freedom. Sometimes you can bunk lectures. If you don't have discipline, I can say that you can bunk lectures, and then like lectures there, like they don't care like about whether you attend or what. Yeah, so like that's the difference I can say, and everything there is going very fast. Because I still remember during my exam season, I wrote like 2 exams in one day. So that's something else, and that yeah.
But in varsity, it was. Wishman, in high school, we used to also write 2 exams in one day. What is the difference?
The difference was like, let me do an example, like you're doing engineering. Okay. So you find out like in that day you can write calculus and physics. So those like modules are very, very tough. Yeah, and then in high school you can write geography and LO. So those modules you can juggle around them.
I get you. So, when we're in high school, we are being told that there is freedom in varsity. Do you think the freedom is there?
Yeah, there's freedom there. I still remember in my first year, like I had that freedom. Like in my first year, second year, like back then when I was doing that course, so I was using a bursary. I got like that money. Yeah. Ching. Therefore, like I went to grooving. I take my friend, then went to grooving every day.
Wow.
You have a freedom, but the varsity need discipline. Like if you discipline yourself, if you tell yourself, now like I'm coming from this background, so I think like varsity need discipline. Yeah, that's all.
Okay.
I can say.
So one thing you learned this semester that you'll apply or change next semester?
What I learned this semester?
That you'll change or apply that, I didn't like this.
Okay, like it's my study routine. Like I didn't have like a proper study routine. Like sometimes I was studying it during like 3 a.m. like wake up but what do they call like procrastination? Yeah,
procrastination.
Yeah, that one. So like I usually like do that one. So like my study habit was very, very bad. Like I think like this semester I should change that. Like,
before I go on, you mentioned something about you had a bursary and then you'll get money and go outing. Talking about that, how can one get money, buy grocery, buy their toiletries, and also do you think like the money that we are given, it's enough to do that for us, like buy grocery, buy cosmetics, and also go outing? Is it enough to do that?
For in terms of what, NSFAS or a bursary?
Any bursary.
Okay, like I think like bursary is the best. Like bursary live lavish life. It's too little. Like bursary like sometimes like okay, I know someone like who usually like got like around 3K per month.
Wow.
So like
it's a bazaar.
It's a bazaar that pays. And like like back then when I was staying on on-campus residence, there was a student meal like you used to tap there, like there's a 14,000 uploaded there. There you go and swipe. So some other bursaries they put double that money, which is around close to 28 days.
Ooh.
Yeah. So like and then they get monthly allowance also. From my side, I was getting that 14K, and then I was getting like the monthly allowance, which is around 10K. So yeah.
You lived a lavish life.
Yeah.
Guys, 14K. Guys at home. Okay. I think I should consider Tawadi Bazaar.
Yeah, just consider bazaar. Like you feel like okay. Because some bazaars they will tell you, okay, do this. They have certain requirements. They can say like just pass your all modules. So you don't care whether you pass with 50s
on the dot. Or
yeah,
what?
yeah. And then some bazaars they can tell you, okay, we need certain average. Most of them they can say we need 65 average just to renew your bursary. Yeah.
So right now, do you have a bazaar or are you using NSFAS?
Oh, I'm using NSFAS. Like,
welcome to poor life.
For my side, the reason why I'm saying like bazaar is very nice, unlike NSFAS. NSFAS sometimes you don't get money early. You find out okay, there's some delays there, and then especially like in March or February, you start your first semester. You find out your book allowance arrive late or like something like that. But bazaar, yeah, when it pays, it pays. Like
Okay.
Yeah.
So you talked about the money arriving late, February or March.
Yeah.
So when it arrives, right now we are talking to a first year student, ne?
Okay.
So when it arrives, like she just got the book allowance, and book allowance is 5K for NSFAS, right? And she also got that 3,000 of living allowance. So now it's 8K on their what. What would you advise the child to do with that money?
I think the first advice I can tell, okay, buy a second-hand laptop. Don't go for a brand new laptop because laptops are very expensive. And then the other money, just save it to buy toiletries, grocery, and the remaining one just buy yourself like some clothes, and books. And also like you should just have a budget for stationery because there like you buy books, you buy textbooks. Textbooks are very expensive. But if you don't want to buy textbooks, you can download them online. There's a certain website where you can download those textbooks. Yeah.
Okay. You're talking to a first year, right? So it's their first time going to buy grocery. How can you advise them to buy a grocery?
I think first time just draft a list. What you need, grocery. Okay, let me say like a breakfast first, dinner. I don't know, like someone maybe is doing lunch. I don't know because on my side I was eating breakfast and dinner. Done.
You don't eat lunch?
Yeah, I was saving. Like I was saving because food there is very expensive. Like that time, one plate was 37 rand, and if I was staying on campus, if I was staying on campus, a plate was 37 rand, and if I was just swiping 37 rand per day, for a plate.
But then you can make a lunch box.
Yeah.
You're too old for a lunchbox.
I'm too old for lunchbox. People then will laugh at you, but no.
It's fine. I get you. I also don't do. But then, okay, do you stay far from campus? Like you cannot walk home to eat and come back because
we have it's like 10 minutes away, so you can walk. You can walk like 10 minutes away, or you can use a shuttle and then come back. Yeah.
I get you, makes sense. But then why don't you walk and go eat lunch?
Nah, like sometimes you feel like okay, like you're chilling with your friends, like going back there alone, like also. Yeah.
Okay, you mentioned something about buying the brand new laptop and the old one, a second-hand one. So when you buy a second-hand one, doesn't have like disadvantages?
It has. Like first thing, like you must look the brand. You must look like.
What brand can I go for?
I think like the best brand is HP for my side because first I used Lenovo and Lenovo crashed during my exams. Like I had like a very, very, very bad because I had a very, very bad semester. Like during those previous years, like because like some course demand you just to use your laptop, so like I had a very very bad one. So
right now you're using HP.
It's like a second-hand one, and still like fine. Like that laptop, it's fine. Like, I can still like just go for a second-hand like laptop. Like if like you're you're using NSFAS, because NSFAS money is not enough. It's not enough like, to maintain you. Like I can say like it's not enough. Yeah.
Okay, I get you. So one thing that varsity taught you that you will teach your kids,
like just be yourself. Like be independent, be yourself. Okay, to teach my kids, I can say like just
right now you have a child and your child is going to varsity. They're so excited. You have an experience. You've been in varsity. She's leaving today. What is it that you're gonna tell them? My child, when I was in varsity, I learned this and that and that. Please don't do this and that because I did it and it didn't work out, or I did this and it worked out for me. You're telling your child.
Okay. First thing I can tell my child, don't go to Grove. Grove is very bad. Very bad group. Don't go to group. Like, I can
What's
say
happening at the group?
It's very bad.
Guys, when you take videos, you make it seem so nice and so. Why saying don't go to,
like a lot of things like are happening at Groove. Don't go to Groove.
But then you go to Groove.
I went there back then, but right now
you're
like, I've changed, so like I can say that. Okay, just don't be afraid just to have friends like from certain races. Like I usually have friends. I have white friends, like, so don't be afraid. And also like don't be afraid just to consult, because most of the people are afraid to consult.
What is consult? I mean, like,
okay, consultation, like you can just, it's a one-on-one with your lecturer, and then just explain what you don't understand, and then something like that. That's the consultation.
So many people are scared to do that.
Yes, I can say that.
What do you think makes one be scared to do that? Is it because they didn't go through content, or is because of the lecture, how the approach?
I think everyone has pride, like, okay, you came with those distinction from high school. You say like, nah man, I got this. I got this. I'm a superman. You see, like consultation. So like so like people will think like, nah man, I'm dumb or something like that. But consultation is very best. And also like guys, use YouTube. YouTube is number 2. Like study material. If you don't understand your textbook, just go to YouTube and use it. I can say that, like, because YouTube is the one that makes me just to score those distinctions. Like, if it was not YouTube, don't depend on textbook only. I can say that,
So, how can a parent support their child who is in varsity besides giving them money?
I think like emotionally, you must support. You must be there. I think like a call. Your parent must check you every day, because sometimes you are having a rough day. First time you wrote your class test, you got 0, like you got 4, like you want to scream, like or maybe maybe.
Why get related?
I went there, like I usually like used to tell like one of these guys, like like I used to tell them, and even like his friend, I used to tell them that, okay, getting 50 there, like, is very tough. Like 50%, like, you work hard for it. And then they laugh at me, like, they laugh.
They don't believe you.
Yeah, they didn't believe me. So like, and then like those guys, like, they went to varsity this year, and then one of the guy, and then told me, okay, like, bro, like, Zakala.
It's Chai. I know. Welcome to Varsity Life. Welcome.
Varsity is nice, but sometimes it's not nice. Like when you are going through very, very, very hard moments. Like when you are failing, like this moment when you are feeling like this, so like it's not very, very nice. Like I can say that.
It's like now you're talking about, since you're talking about failing, no, failure can lead to depression, especially if like. It's your first time fail.
A friend there, like I failed, like failed. I still remember I got 4.
Out of what?
4 out of 50. Like that one, that's very bad. Like that one, like those that module, that module.
It's a module.
It was mathematics, so like but right now, like okay, I feel that module, and then I repeated it. I feel it if I repeated it. Like,
you repeated that module? It was a year module or a semester module?
Semester module, like because I was doing it in second semester. So therefore, like I got distinction for that module again. So like I can say like, hey, sometimes failing it makes you to be strong and just to work hard. Like okay, success without the failure is nothing. I can say that from my side. Like sometimes if you want to be successful, you go through certain challenges or obstacles. I can say that, yeah, because from my side I went to certain obstacles and it was very very bad, guys.
Wow.
Like, yeah. And also, guys, I can say like, okay, during your first year, just sign up for mentorship program. Just because find someone like who is doing a course that is related to yours or a same course, yeah, and then just talk with that guy and ask, God, okay, how can I survive? What should I do? Yeah, I can say that. Because from my side, I had a mentorship. I had a mentor when I was studying my first year. So,
It really helped you.
yeah, he helped me. Yeah, he helped me. And also, don't be afraid, guys. Don't be afraid to this guy is from private school or now I'm from public school. Like everyone, we are the same. Like we have the same brain. But if you train your brain, we are now. I'm talking from experience. Yeah,
okay.
I know. I usually being afraid by white people who say, nah, man, this white people like it's a genius, and then I was like, nah, man.
You got this too.
Yeah, I got this.
Okay, I get you. So you're talking about mentorship and all of that. So let's say, especially since you're a guy,
Yeah.
and you know guys hardly talk, especially
Yeah,
about the depression, about failure, be like, no, I got this, I'm a guy doesn't cry and all of that. Especially, for example, if I have a mentor who is a girl,
Yeah.
what can you advise that someone who is there, who is a mentor but it's a girl and that person is a guy, be like, go and show a girl my weakness. Like, what can you advise them? What can you say to them to overcome that fear and mentality?
Okay, if you're not comfortable with that, your mentor, okay, universities have resources, or maybe you can talk with someone you trust, like your friend. Okay, my friend, I'm going through this and this and this and this. I think that also helps. Or just go for counseling and then talk, because if you're afraid with that person, so there's no solution like working around like one cycle. I think like if you're afraid to talk,
can you change the mentor? Can you like go to talk to those mentorship programs?
You can change, yes. You can change the
that's
mentor.
nice,
Yeah.
then. So any last words to Lesego, who is in high school right now, sitting at the desk that you're sitting, doing subject that you're doing?
I think like just like maths like reward, physics reward, accounting rewards. I can say at geography also. Like those subjects like they was big time in life. Like especially when it comes to bursaries, like when it comes to careers, they reward. Then just be yourself. Like don't be afraid by who's sitting next to you. Like okay, this one is a genius. I'm going to fail or what. Just be yourself and trust yourself. You got this. Like yeah.
So one last question before we close up. What one thing you loved about your first day that you wish you'll experience till you finish varsity?
I was a top student in one module. That one, I usually like just embrace myself every day. Like I usually like okay, this module was mathematical modeling. Yeah, that module I was a top student.
So you wish you could have experienced?
Yeah, I experienced it. Yeah, all of
I'm
this
so
year.
sorry.
That
Okay.
was the best moment of my life. Like just being there and then just it was out of 165 student. Yeah, so I was just like yeah.
I understand it. I got
Yeah,
it.
I got it. Yeah, that time it was Python. Like Python. Yeah, okay. Python, you know it, right?
No, I don't know.
You don't
What's
know
that?
it. It's a coding language. Most of students like computer science students sometimes they use it, but most of the time mathematics student and applied math student they use it like Python. And, yeah, let me say like math intensive degrees. Like let me put it there. Yeah, they use Python. Yeah, it's very nice. It's very nice, guys, but it's charming. Guys.
Will you advise someone to go to varsity? Like,
yeah, just go.
It's
to
a nice
varsity.
experience to go into.
Yeah, whether like it's a distance one or a contact one, varsity like this always a nice experience. Yeah, and also the other thing that I can advise like someone who's going to varsity, when you arrive at varsity, attend career days, guys. Attend career days. Career days are very important. Just attend them because you find out, oh man, this course, nah man, it's not what I want. Like I want this course because during that career day, I realized, no man, this course is not for me. I want to work here, to the certain industry.
I think our session ends here.
Okay,
thank you very much, Lesego.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming also.
Thank you.
Thank you. Guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Leave comment that you love me to ask our upcoming guest. And that is in Student Diaries. Bye.